What up, what up, what up, everybody? Lonnie here with ChartsNlabs. Oops, sorry, hope that didn't mess you guys up. It is Tuesday, the 20th, and we are about to open up to some serious volatility in the market today as the tariff war reigns on, and Greenland and Europe is dumping U.S. bonds. Let's see if anything's sold. 363, 352. Hold on, I gotta be a little active here. I was trying to catch a little $4 spike. Didn't get there. Replace order. Oh, did it sell? Oh. We're gonna sell this one at 3.5. Nope. Yeah, we'll submit that. Done. See if we catch it. Go back to investing. And my silver sold. Wow. So I had some positions that rolled over. Oh, almost sold. Come on, QQQ put. It's right there. There it goes. Sold. Okay. Have to get in and do a little reviewing of what happened today because we had some crazy. Silver's running like crazy right now. Market's dropping like crazy right now. Let's go look at what we had for silver. Beautiful chart. It is dropping, so I'm really surprised. Before I go too crazy and get going on what we got going on today, because there's just a lot going on. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just showing you some familiarity with the market so that you guys can make good plays yourself. So what I did on Friday is I opened what we call a strangle. A strangle is where you buy a call and a put in similar value, similar price to each other as far as the contract goes. So say the contract is 50 cents, which would be $50. You would buy that call and that put is how I do it. And other strategies you would do, like if the strike say is $600, you buy the 610 call and the 590 put, where they're equal distance away from the actual price. That's called a strangle. So mine's a little bit modified versus the norm, but Intel's up too? I thought Intel was dropping today. Intel is down, but my call is up. Sorry, up 23%. Oh, total return, I'm only up 5%. Today it's up 21%. I'm gonna hold on to it. If it goes up more than that, I'll sell that though. Submit this. I thought we weren't gonna see that high, 222. I almost might have sold from that. Oh, is the news coming out? Intel has got the Shield contract coming out. The deal. They got a government deal, government funding for a lot of money. I gotta get all the way up to 48.80, and I should get that to sell. We'll let that ride for a little bit. So, what's going on in the world of the stock market today? And I'll get back to my strangle play. We got Micron is killing it with their Taiwan fab acquisition. Tesla slides on market weakness. U.S. stock futures dropped sharply. Several small cap alternative names leading the pre-market strength while tech lags. Market takeaways. Memory and semiconductor broad tech growth, and that's what happened. Nothing too crazy as far as that goes. But let's go into my history, and you can see I ended up getting a huge day today, up $700. So I bought the Strangle on QQQ. Both of mine were about what did I buy this one at? Oh, and that call sold too. Okay, everything's just selling. Look, the volatility is what makes a Strangle a great play, um, because you need the market to move. A straddle is one where it's a similar play for volatility that you want to make for the market to move one way or the other if you don't really know that which way it's going to go. Um, and it, but you pick the same strike price. So like for Intel, hypothetically saying 48 call, you get a $48 call and a $48 put. Or like if I would have done this, I think it was 621 at close. I would have bought a 621 call and a 621 put. That's just a lot more expensive typically. It takes a lot more capital to do the straddles. The strangles are cheaper. Um, I'm surprised that sold, but thank you anyway. So that one's placed, not moving. We got this one to sell at 350. We bought it at, it doesn't even tell me. It was like 0.4. I think I got this one for 0.45 and this one for 0.49. It ended up being about $87 or $89 was the total. So of that $89 investment, I got $355 out of it. Those likely could be much more expensive now. I'm kind of interested to see in my SLV what the price is now. I got those to sell on the $2 spike. Those expired today. Or not today, I'm sorry. Those would expire on Friday. Short week this week, which makes it tough. And we are looking at the 88.5 is what I had. And they're $1.50, and I sold for $2, which was the high. I kind of just placed that for the spike, and looks like I nabbed it. So very, very happy with that grab. On the QQQ is probably moving all over the place right now. Went back up. That's why that call sold. So if we look at these options, I was on the put for today. I bought the 609, which is $1.56. I sold for $3.50. So huge win on that one that I caught that initial volatility. And then I had the 627 call, which is going to be right around that $4 or $5. So I sold that. Somebody bought one for some reason. Today's going to be very volatile. I don't know if I want to play anything. I kind of want to add more Intel. And oh, look at Rocket Lab recovered. Holy cow. Intel's running. Okay, we got to go look at what's going on. That contract price sold. Or is getting very close, 208. I would want to play Rocket Lab. Let's see. Rocket Lab, MU. I guess GILT is kind of down, not a bad play. Let's go into a smaller window. They're about to recover. Let's see what options are on this one. Just because of the lower risk that Intel's about to sell. There was an announcement on their website that they are a huge winner of the Shield, the AI Dome defense spending up to like $150 billion or something was the number. So that was pretty big. Let's go out and just look at March. It needs a 20% move. This is what's hard about the smaller, lower volume plays like GALT, I think they're going to be a huge winner. They've already ran pretty high. Um, if you look at them on a 1 hour, I mean they bounced here and recovered. This would have been a good time to buy down here at the 1750 to buy the 1750 because now they're going to go into like a price discovery breakout. This is, I mean, a great setup. Um, but $20 is still 20% out of the money right now, and it's just such a big contract to buy that far out. Where I want to go farther out, but the market itself right now is um, so kind of beat up on where it's at, and there's just so much negative headlines. I just don't know if I like it. So we're gonna go filters and want to look at calls. This is all. How come I? Oh, this is the date up here. Let's go look at the March and just see where open interest is. See the 15. Those guys all had good ones. It's just so far out of the money. You need the move to go so far for it to still capture. So Intel is on the good. Do they talk about the? I know that they got the buy rating and a higher increase in price. Offset structural data. So they're not talking about that defense news yet. So that's nice. So let's watch this. What details are out on the Intel defense contract with Shield? Let's see if it has anything out there yet. A couple big wins today. I don't want to get too active. I don't want to get too busy and throw it away, but oh dang, I was close. I don't know if it sold. Looks like it did. Oh, it's really close. So this is a position held. What am I up now? Up 23%. So if it was to fill, which looks like it's going to, I should be closer to like a 28%. That expires on Friday as well, so I'll take that. When it's week of, I don't like holding. I don't want to try to get the 40s and 60s and 80% and hold out for a huge winner. I'm much more inclined to just take my win and then get into something farther out. So they have earnings on Thursday. So there's going to be a little bit of a run up. They have this Shield deal that they probably can't get into too much detail yet, that they'll probably talk about during earnings, on the earnings call. So maybe the details will come out then if they're not already out. Intel's role in Shield is a performer under Shield. Intel has been awarded a role as one of the contractors capable of performing work under the Missile Defense Agency Shield. As a performer, Intel positioned to design, develop, produce systems. Emphasizes advanced domestic background on Shield. Key points: Intel supporting the U.S. defense. We knew that they were all doing that. I thought there was some what it means for Intel. Defense positioning. Leverage domestic manufacturing. Summary: Intel named performer. Oh, here it is. Shield itself is a large multi-award, multi-year defense enablement framework with a $151 billion ceiling targeting layered. Okay, so Intel didn't get $151 billion. The project itself has a $151 billion spending limit. So this is why nothing has been confirmed as far as specific revenue that each partner is going to get. It's just Intel is named as one of the ones that is getting it. So that makes more sense. And looks like it dropped off. So I should have taken that 23%. Foolish of me. Foolish of me. High 247, and I'm trying to get 250. So probably a little maybe a little greedy on my part on that end, but let's go look at Intel, how they're doing. 1 hour. Change this to the 5-minute. Could this be the pullback, or are they going to get one more little rally? Really long wicks above shows uncertainty. This 48.75 is a point of as a long-term point of interest area that it's got to kind of combat through and fight. That's going to be both it's going to be resistance now. It'll be support on the top end. We do have some uptrend. We are in bullish momentum. A lot of good going on for them right now. I probably should have taken the 240. We were looking at when I was talking about it and how I'm supposed to take profit when I'm at 23-25%. So it is back up to 222. What do I need it to get to? 48.50, 48.70 is about what I need. So it needs to test that 48.75, and then my contract will sell. We'll leave that. I don't think I want to buy anything. At 13.50, that was a big win. The silver, I had $1.15 average on 5 of them. I got the $2 top on that one. The strangle that I got into playing for the volatility worked out perfect with the news coming on. I knew this week was going to be volatile. We have the courts are supposed to announce about the tariffs, making them illegal or illegal. That's creating a bunch of chaos. And then we just have the Europe and Trump are having their woes and battles and frets and kicks and all that stuff. So they're not all is not well in the world kind of right now. And J.P. Morgan and some of these other guys are talking about recession, and we got to buy silver, and that's why SLV was a play that I kind of got on and captured a big win. But it's coming down a little bit, so I'm glad I captured that profit. Really happy with that. The thing with SLV, make sure you know this, is it's not really silver. Like it's these iShares Silver Trust. It's paper silver. What you're buying is something like it's supposed to be a contract or a right to buy silver, but of how much they sell of this, the rule is only 60% is backed up by real silver. So if every single person went in and said, hey, here's my contract, I want my silver for it, only 60% are going to get actual silver. Yeah, here we go. Give me one more run up there. So that's why I don't really like that one. It's very manipulated. It's controlled, and I don't trust it. I don't trust things that are not real like that, especially in something that can be easily manipulated, where they can make a faux price. And we can see that because there's such a huge disconnect from spot silver. This is what this actual silver price is 94.44, 94.50 is the real silver price, and then that SLV is 85. It's about 10 to 15% off. Kind of follows about a 12%. Okay, we got alerts going all over the place. What is going? Oh, there we go. Looking at, I bet that thing sold. Investing. Nobody's getting close. So, oh, come on. We're very, very close. Kind of want to just sit and see if this will fill. Looking, I wish I would have got into some Rocket Lab. Oh no, it's back down. So I do like this one. Maybe they're gonna hit this support one more time. Or this is gonna show support. A bounce here. I don't mind them. They're Australian based, and they're probably next in line to be getting some defense money. ASTS got some defense money, and that's going to be kind of a theme for these guys. These satellites and space stuff. not only for data centers from NVIDIA and Tesla talking about that, but that's going to be the defense spending is satellites right now. How to defend countries is with satellites. So satellite companies like GILT and Rocket Lab are two that I have kind of on my list of watchers. There's GSIT or GSAT. There's a couple of them. Definitely ones to watch and consider as plays. Rocket Lab is a really strong. I think that this has got to be the one play. We'll look at Rocket Lab. That might be my one play that I'll get into. Not gonna go crazy. They're really trying to get up to $100. And even on bad news day, they got to 97.11. So let's look at their options real quick. We're gonna look for February 20th. These are gonna be expensive. Yeah, geez, 120 in 31 days, 30% move. I'm trying to not buy a really expensive one. I'm trying to just go ahead and do. These guys are down 6% today. Popped up at 4, and then they've got this spike. So maybe I'm gonna grab one of these. Continue one. I like to get it for 3.25. We'll just see. Throw it in the middle. Probably not gonna get it, but we'll try. Maybe it'll give me a discount. Looks like my Intel sold. Awesome deal. Let's just check and see where. Oh yeah, Intel just hit that 48.75, trying to break out. If it pulls back into this area, I'm probably going to get some March calls and start building a position for that. But man, this would have been a great buy right here at 46.90. Had I taken my SLV win and immediately went straight into Intel with them running up right now, I might have a little bit of FOMO thinking that I'm like, I only got, 28% on that call and it's going to break out and run. I knew it was going to go to 49.12. I'm not. No FOMO. Happy with that sell. And I did get it. It filled. It gave me the 325 and I'm already up $10 on that one. Well, that went well. So yeah, we're holding a Rocket Lab 120 call. I'm definitely not going crazy thinking that it's going to hit 320. Or I'm sorry, 120. I will most likely be trying to sell before that. Might be looking for like a $5 price exit on my contract, which is the equivalent of like a 125 share price. It's about 30. What was it? 39 days till expiration, so I have some time to let that play out and ride. And we'll see what that goes. So sorry for the very jumpy and kind of crazy video today. I really wanted to show the strangle win. I really wanted to show the silver win. Even though we got to be careful with SLV holding and watching it because it's not real silver. But the strangle was a huge win. We got in and played the calls and the puts. In the last half hour, I maybe could have got a little bit of a better entry if I would have sat on it a little bit and tried to cherry pick it. But I also could have missed. So I'm overall very happy with that. $87 total play between the call and the put, out for 355. That's a huge win. The silver I was in 5 at 115, so I was in for like 550 or 600, and I'm out for 1,000, almost doubled that. So I quadrupled, and then I almost doubled. So 2 huge wins again today. The small account is growing. If you look in the last month. I think this is almost my exact 1 month. I think my first trade was on the 22nd, so I got Thursday will be my exact 30-day 1 month, and we're sitting at plus 3,176. Started with 450, and I you know what? We're gonna do this also. This is what I've been doing. 279. We're gonna go ahead and what do I have? We're gonna buy some USDC. We're gonna buy the 279.76 because TXC is down still also. So it gives me $1,000 in my buying power. I'm leaving that there. And then we're gonna go ahead and open up WeBot is the Pinex.us, Pinex.com was how they were distinguished for the U.S. exchange versus international, and for a branding purpose, they called it WeBot for the U.S. version to get some separation, and but they're still doing both. So we want to receive crypto. I need USDC. I should set this up as a regular wallet. I don't like to set up as a regular wallet because that is how people have gotten scammed by getting changed. I like manually entering it every time. So copying my address to receive it. USDC on Solana. Copied, successful. We are going to sending. How much do I have? 281. We're just going to do 280. Paste. Continue. I'm pretty sure I said Solana, right? Yep, Solana. Solana. Review. Submit. I have to do my notification that I'm really the one doing it. Yes, it's me. We recognize your device and sent. View transfer. Processing. These guys are pretty quick. We're going to watch. I'm going to get USDC over here, so we're going to have to go to convert once it comes in. Oops, sorry. Dang dog. Boom. So I'm lower on that. Currently down 2% on my Rocket Lab, so that went back down. Dang it. Transaction complete. Looks like Solana is so fast. So we come over here and we go look for my USDC. Oh, does it think that I not have any right now? Overview. Is it not there yet? It said it was done. What happened? It's in the cyberspace still. Spot trading. I'm gonna buy this back up over 88. We're gonna see if we can't. Looks like it's wanting to break this little downtrend right here. But man, we got to get back over $1 with TXC. So convert. Let's see if it's there yet. USDC. Still not available yet. Oh, there it goes. 49.35, right on my level. So that one I'm definitely gonna miss. What did I have? The 48.50 I think is what I had. Intel. The $48 call for this week. So let's go look at that. I sold it at 250. It's probably doing extremely well. Call for this week, $48 call, 280. I wanted to add it to my watch list. Maybe that is how I do it. Investing? Is it on my watch list now? Nope, it's not. That was a banger if I would have held on to that. I had that for very cheap back when Intel was $43 or something. Alright, there it is. Max. So USDC transferred to USDT. I'm going to convert it. Bam, I lost $1.50, $1.46. And now we can come over here to trade, spot trading. Got my TXC up there. We're going to buy 23.4067 as a practice run. Bink. And then we're going to buy $50. Let that kind of simmer and bink. Oh, forgot one. $5 buy. As these orders are rebalancing and all, I'm going to go back and set this as a limit. And what we're going to do is 0.9123. 50. Buy. I know it's above, but that's okay. Let's buy 50. Ready, set, buy. Okay. Buy. Let's just go market buy again and do 30.2975 just for fun. Pink. Nice little buy. And we'll buy 30. Let these balance a little bit. And I'm going to do, where does it get to? 54. 9106. So we're going to do 91. We're going to do a limit. We're going to do 9090. Oh, 90. And buy my max. Oops. I can't buy that. I have to do a small one first. Do a market buy for $5. Buy. And now we're going to go limit 9090 and do my max and buy and set and okay. Did it go all the way up there? 9091, 9090. So some of mine have not filled. So now I'm holding that price right there. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I bought majority, but I still have about 17 more to go, and it's going to hold that price there. Hopefully provide some support in that. But got me up. I'm almost to 3,000 extra TXC that I have bought now. That doesn't include what I hold in the bots that I have. Oh, big profit today, kinda. So we got 3,690. Oh, must have been filled. Oh, it's still filling some of those. Almost 3,700 TXC is what we got going on right now as the bots filling. Considering that I have $50 USDT sitting on the bot side to fill that, I definitely have over 3,700 if I wanted to close that out. So trade spot, only filled, and I'm going to get another 10 more. So yeah, there is the whole spiel of trading your profits, day trading, making profits, and then uh, buying TXE with it. So we look at our watch list real quick. Ooh, SLV turned back up and is running. Do 5 minute. What is that contract? I had, let's just see. It's probably over my price now. We're going to do one last check at everything and see what we have. Trade options. I had the 23rd, 88.50 for $1.75. So I'm still up. I sold that for 2. Huge win. The Intel one I definitely sold on the low side. Not mad at it at all. They're breaking out and running. Good for Intel. I wish I had more of them. I want to buy, but I also don't want to buy. This is going to be $3, so I left a lot on the table knowing that that was going to break out. I probably should have held. It's wanting to go. If there's a pullback today under this 48.75, or even if a retest of 48.75 and it holds, I might want to add. QQQ definitely is way down here, and there is this downtrend now is going to be resistant. This is from this from back on Tuesday the 13th to this, went through this gap, and now this is the level that we're at. So there could be more downtrend continued, but we're also looking for a break above this. A break above this will obviously hit 615 and come back into the 618. So a way to play kind of the the opposite, or if we're thinking this is consolidating, ready to break above, there's probably not a. It might be a decent. This is a gamble, not a great play, other than the potential breakout side. If we look at options, um, we're gonna move out 2 days. Man, these get so expensive so quick. Um, these ones are gonna. I would be willing to get this one at $1 if it came down. Continue. $1. We're gonna do that. If it comes down and gives me that 622 for $1, because 623 has been a price. So this is I'm looking for. Oh, it might give me that chance. So we're gonna try review submit. We're gonna buy this on the downside, and it's gonna be purely a recovery kind of bounce is what we're looking for. If it wants to fill that, it might not. I'm only putting $100 into it. I kind of want to get another one of these. What did I buy that other one at 3? If I could get one more at 2.75, that means that I have 2 at $3 average. We'll do it. Oh no! Damn it! If that's I didn't mean to do that. That was me messing up and selling my selling my call. I hate Robinhood. Damn it! God, I hate Robinhood. So I wasted a day trade on that. Son of a god. I hate how it automatically defaults to the selling. So there goes my day trade today, my day trade there. I only have one more day trade in this. God dang it, man. Stupid. And I lost 50 bucks is the other annoying part on something that I wanted to hold and I had plenty of time. Oh, that's so frustrating. I hate Robinhood. The only reason I'm doing Robinhood is to be able to do the USDC and buy the USDC to transfer to buy TXE. That's the only reason I'm doing it. And that's so annoying. I'm bothered. now we're going to look at this and we're going to continue. We're going to buy 2, and to make up for that, I want to get it at 2.5. That'll make me feel better. Yeah. If I don't get it, I don't get it. God, that's frustrating. Lost 50 bucks for no damn reason. But if it goes down now, I would have made back that 50 bucks if I can buy them at 250. So that's the only reason I'm doing it at 250. It'd basically be a wash of that $50 loss, because now I'm going to be buying 2 cheaper than what I would have. So if it'll give me that for 250, I will forgive you, Robinhood. Cannot believe you. Cannot believe I did that. Very frustrating. But also maybe it works out, because Rocket Lab can, if it can come back and test this area, this 91, I think those will fill. And we're looking for a bounce and a run up. We're still in some uptrend. So, yep, there we go. Sorry for the long video. Thought this was gonna be a quick one. Got all over the place talking about everything, and yeah, maybe this is gonna fill. Volatility is good for options. So just watch your investments, because things are going to move quick. Make sure you're capturing profits and everybody's winning. I hope everybody is liking the little series. As we're buying TXC, you're welcome for the green candle. And hopefully it continues and some momentum gets picked up. We'd like to see this thing over $1.20 is the level that looking forward to seeing. As you can see, that Bitmart is not caught up yet, but we really need to get up to this level to hold some support, hold above this level, hold above the 110, and then we can look at going further into this level, the 125, and then we could get really strong at 140. So we'll see. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go do some work today, and I will catch everybody this afternoon or tomorrow morning with another update. But nice win today, up $700 before I even got to finish my coffee. Later, guys.